Hey there, boxing fans. Gather round because we got a story brewing that's got must-see TV written all over it. We're talking about a fighter whose stock has skyrocketed faster than Knockout Punch. A man who went from being a massive underdog to arguably the sport's most compelling breakout star in a single night. His name? Ramon Dinamita Cardenas. And if you don't know it yet, you absolutely will soon. It wasn't that long ago, back in May, that Cardenas stepped into the ring against the undisputed junior featherweight king, the pound-for-pound maestro himself, Naoya the Monster Inoue. Let's be real, most people saw it as a formality, a stepping stone for Inoue. Cardenas, despite being the WBA's #1 contender, was largely an unknown commodity to the wider public. But oh, how swiftly perceptions can change in the squared circle. What unfolded was nothing short of electrifying. Cardenas didn't just show up to collect a paycheck. He came to fight, and he came to win. In a moment that sent shockwaves through the boxing world, he dropped Inoue in the second round, a feat that few, if any, ever thought possible. While the monster ultimately rallied to stop him in the eighth, the fight was a blistering back-and-forth war that immediately entered the conversation for Fight of the Year. Ramon Cardenas didn't win the belt that night, but he won something far more valuable: the respect of every single person who witnessed his incredible display of heart, skill, and sheer defiance. He proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that he belonged at the elite level. And now, Dinamita Cardenas is ready for his encore. With his newfound recognition, the options are wider than ever, but one potential clash has particularly captured his interest. And ours. He's openly welcoming a challenge from none other than Japan's unified bantamweight champion, Junto Nakatani. Imagine this, a high-stakes cross-cultural showdown as Nakatani makes his anticipated move up to the 122-pound division. This proposed bout isn't just a random matchup. It's a strategically brilliant one, especially given the context. It's being eyed for the highly anticipated Japan versus Mexico card on December 27th in Saudi Arabia, part of the glittering Riyadh season event. The main event? None other than Inoue taking on Mexican challenger David Picasso. Adding Cardenas versus Nakatani to that bill would infuse the card with even more national pride, cultural rivalry, and pure boxing fireworks. From Nakatani's perspective, a fight against Cardenas, who boasts a strong 26-2 record with 14 KOs and hails from San Antonio, Texas, with proud Mexican roots, makes a ton of sense. As Cardenas himself told The Ring, "I think it would make sense for Nakatani's in for them to want to fight me, if they want to test themselves against someone who gave Inoue a good fight. It's a litmus test of the highest order, a way for Nakatani to prove his mettle at junior featherweight against someone who just pushed the division's king to his limits, all before Nakatani's own super fight with Inoue, reportedly planned for 2026. But let's be crystal clear about Ramon Cardenas' intentions. While he's a perfect test for anyone, he's far from a stepping stone. He's a hell of a fighter and 3-division world champion for a reason. Cardenas acknowledges of Nakatani. But I'm not a gatekeeper for anybody. So if the fight and opportunity makes sense, let's do it. I'm willing to do it. That's the spirit we love to see. It's a deep-seated commitment to competition that truly separates the good from the great. Indeed, the Inoue fight wasn't just a career highlight. It was a career revelation for Cardenas. I'll fight anybody. It doesn't matter, and everyone realizes that now after the Inoue fight, he states with confidence. People are now excited to watch me against anybody because they know I am here to fight and not there to just complacently collect a check. I'm here to win. That raw hunger, that unyielding desire to compete and conquer is why fans are gravitating towards Dinamita. He embodies the true warrior's spirit of boxing. The impact of that single performance against Inoue has been transformative for Cardenas, not just professionally, but personally too. He recently visited Japan, the land of the monster, and found himself recognized nearly a dozen times, a stark contrast to his pre-Inoue anonymity. It's been a day and night difference in my life and career since the Inoue fight, he shared. People are recognizing me now and asking for pictures. It's a drastic change, but this is everything I wanted and asked for as a kid. It feels good to have a responsibility and to be an example to others. I take it with pride and happiness. It's genuinely inspiring to see a fighter embrace this newfound recognition with such humility and a sense of purpose. While Nakatani clash is at the top of his wish list, Cardenas' ambition doesn't stop there. He's open to facing other former Inoue foes and champions, like Luis Neri and Marlon Topoles. These aren't just names. They're opportunities for Cardenas to further cement his status and prove that his showing against the monster was no fluke. It was a true reflection of his capabilities. His gaze is firmly fixed on a world title at 122 pounds, though he's keenly aware that Inoue will likely dominate that division for the foreseeable future. But Cardenas is a man with a plan, and that plan includes flexibility. I'm also open to moving to 126 pounds because none of the champions in that division are unified, and it's a weight class that's still not conquered by one fighter. I want to chase champions. This strategic thinking, this desire to conquer uncharted territory, speaks volumes about his long-term vision in the sport. And what about a rematch with Inoue? Cardenas would welcome it with open arms, though he recognizes it's unlikely in the immediate future. The boxing world, however, never rests. On September 14th, Inoue is set to face Murajan Akhmadaliyev, a familiar face to Cardenas, as Akhmadaliyev trains alongside him with their esteemed coach Joel Diaz in Indio, California. I hope it's a badass fight that the fans can enjoy, Cardenas says, showing a camaraderie that transcends rivalry. I'm super excited for that matchup because I know both guys are coming to fight. Ramon Dinamita Cardenas is a fighter reborn, a phoenix rising from the ashes of a valiant defeat. He's fearlessly chasing the biggest names and the brightest lights, embodying the very essence of Mexican boxing grit. Whether it's Junto Nakatani, another top contender, or eventually a return date with the monster, one thing is for sure. When Ramon Cardenas steps into the ring, you're going to want to be watching. His journey is just beginning, and it promises to be nothing short of explosive. From shocking the world by flooring Naoya Inoue, to stepping up against another Japanese powerhouse, Ramon Dinamita Cardenas is writing one of boxing's most fearless comeback stories. December 27th in Saudi Arabia could be the night that changes everything once again. Will Junto Nakatani's jump to 122 pounds be the start of another championship reign? Or will Cardenas slam the door on his debut with another career-defining performance? One thing's for sure, when these two step into the ring, expect fireworks. This isn't just Japan versus Mexico. This is pride, power, and legacy on the line. So mark your calendars, fight fans, because this one could be the fight that steals the whole show. This is Sports Trivia Hub, where boxing history comes alive. See you in the next round.